Tension still high tonight after those attacks in Paris. Here in Connecticut, local Muslims are concerned after a shooting at a local mosque. Hi, everybody. I'm Darren Kramer.
I'm Ann Nyberg. That shooting happened at a mosque on Main Street in South Meriden hours after the attacks in Paris. The building was riddled with bullets. Now the FBI is involved, saying it was an isolated incident and there is no outstanding threat to the community. Today, prayers resumed at that mosque, and Chief Political Correspondent Mark Davis spoke with leaders there.
Yeah, he joins us live with more on what Connecticut's Muslim community is saying about this. Mark.
Hi, Darren and Ann. Good evening, everyone from the Hartford newsroom. Friday prayers resumed at the more than 40 mosques in the state of Connecticut today. No doubt the shooting at Meriden was on the minds of many.
Allahu Akbar.
The imam at the Ahmadiyya Mosque in South Meriden told members at Friday prayers today that the leader of the sect welcomes and wants members to help investigators fighting terrorism and condemned all the recent attacks. The bullet holes in the walls here were covered up today. As promised, the FBI had finished examining the building in time for Friday prayers.
We called on local law enforcement to increase patrolling many of the mosques and places of worship in the state of Connecticut.
As News 8 showed you earlier this week, the bullet holes were clearly made by a high-powered weapon, one of them passing through an outside wall and two inside walls and out the other side of the building.
As Muslims in America, we stand with the American people supporting our valued principles.
Muslim leaders were joined by leaders from other faiths at the state capitol today to plead with the public not to allow Islamophobia to take hold of decisions about refugees and communities in our midst.
These terrorist groups do not represent our faith, do not represent our community.
Gofan al-Babidi came here from Syria, praises Governor Malloy for welcoming the refugees, and urges the public not to oppose their acceptance here.
To have a better future and more secure future for them and for their children.
The Muslim community is doing everything we can to work with law enforcement to get them to understand that this is, we're American and we need to stand together.
The mosque at South Glastonbury today said he was very, very grateful to all of the members of the Meriden community at large that have been so supportive through all of this. And he invites the public to their open house tomorrow at the mosque at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Live from the Hartford newsroom, Mark Davis, News 8.